Welcome to Pioneer Disc Golf. My name is Mark and I'm coming to you from Rivers DiscGolfPark. The course was designed by Avery, Jenkins and Dana Vicich. I hope I'm saying that right. It was designed in 2022 and it's still not quite complete because there's supposed to be white and blue pins on each hole. However, I am not seeing the white pins. I wish that I was seeing those because I don't really throw all that far and playing the blues is going to be challenging. This is very much a championship style, long, wide open course. Hoping I was going to get to play the short pins, but it looks like I'll be playing the longs. Weather is absolutely terrible. It's about 24, 25 degrees and it's very windy. So I have no expectations for how I'm going to play. My entire goal is just to show off the course and have fun. All right, hole one, pretty simple, dead straight, 370 feet. Got to throw over the valley. Got to get up there on that hillside. And we are throwing into a pretty big headwind, so hopefully I don't turn my wraith over. All right, kind of a tough lie. Got this big thorny bush right in the way. I'm gonna try a chip a tactic around. Too windy. Yeah, it's very windy. Some would expect to take a lot of bogeys out here today. Not really all that upset about it. Really just want to check out the course and see what it's like. So it looks like this is the future pin placement for the long pin. I think what I played was the short one. That makes more sense. That was only 300 feet. There's where the 370 foot pin will be. All right, hole two, 270 feet straight ahead. Couple short little trees in the way, but they shouldn't be an issue. The pin is placed on the top of that little mound. As simple as a hole like this should be. It's extremely windy, so hopefully I get close enough and I can pitch up and take a three. That's what I'm gonna try to do. More of a tailwind on this one. I'll try mid-range, MD3. Whew, God, it's cold. Oh my God. Dropped it a bit. Yeah. All right, first par four, hole number 3, 525 feet, pretty severely downhill. No OB is marked, so I'm gonna play everything as clean. However, I would say if there's like a tournament here, then I would assume that that road, a little pathway into the right of it is OB, but for right now it's not. Again, throwing into a headwind, so I would say the most dangerous thing you can do is turn the disc over and end up way, way right. So I'm gonna actually throw something very stable. I'm gonna throw my Halo Wraith and try to keep it left. Alright, this went basically nowhere, just two lifted up and dropped right back down. So I'll go MD3, little stepper, hang it out to the right, try to get down there. Yeah. All right, so how cool is this? Hole 4, they basically just cut a big gap to throw your disc through this little hillside, through the trees. And then they also made a little path where you could walk up a little bit safer, and then they stuck the T-pad right here. Really impressive use of space. This is pretty cool. Also, by the way, sorry if I'm talking weird. My cheeks are literally frozen to my face. It's hard to even open up my mouth. But other than that, hole 4, pretty simple-ish. About 350 feet out there. Got to get over that brush pile. And behind that is where your basket is. Again, you're throwing somewhat downhill. Should be protected from the wind though. So I'm probably gonna go Wraith or maybe a fairway driver. Slightly leaning towards the Wraith. That's good. Yeah. Get on down. Wow. right, that was a sick 2 to get. Puts me to -1 on hole 5. Again, only one pin. I think it's the deep one though, so it looks like 275 uphill through the woods. I'm gonna take the hyzer gap towards where the short pin would be. You can see that white pole, and then it's a little bit off to the left at the top of the hill. Uphill, skip. Just didn't throw it high enough. That's pretty hard. It's pretty high up there. Fairway is a disaster right now. They're gonna keep working on it. Right now, very treacherous. Big sticks kind of everywhere. Definitely a hike right now. I'll head down there and bring my tactic and my P2. Hopefully see the disc come up in a minute. So this course used to be an old golf course. It's on General Butler State Park, and you can see this was the old golf cart path. So Avery and Dana took the property and turned it into this disc golf course. Excellent use of the old golf course. Although I'm not gonna lie, a golf cart would be fantastic. This is a straight up hike to get around the entire property. Now we gotta go back down. I'm not taking those stairs. Looks like death. I'll take this little area. So yes, it's a hike, but man, it's worth it. Look at where this tee pad is. They built a little retaining wall, got the logs right there, and then a nice wide open valley to throw to. This is sick. This is a cool course. All right, so hole 6, allegedly 700 feet. There's a short pin location that's only a par 3, 430, but it doesn't look like that pin placement is there yet. So long pin, 700 feet, all the way uphill. You gotta throw over the valley, stay to the left side. You don't want to go to that right side, way too much stuff. But again, it looks like you want to get near that cart path and then start pushing up to that hill. Ton of trees and uphill once you get to that cart path. This hole looks tough. I'm gonna throw my Wraith again. It's not super windy, at least I don't feel it where I'm at. But if I can get decently far down there and to the left of that cart path, should be a relatively simple 4 or 5. And also I'm warming up now because I'm hiking. It didn't really turn that much. Oh, that was short. Feeling a little bit of a headwind. Let's take an escape. Try to get over the trees. Try to get to the right side of the path, but pushing up there. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. Another thing to note about this course, the footing sucks. This grass is really tall right now. There's a tournament here in March. I would guess they're kind of getting the course prep for that. They've got probably like 6 to 8 weeks to prepare. So once it gets a little bit warmer, I'm sure they'll do a lot of landscaping and stuff like that. Get up there. All right, hole 7, the short pin is not there, so playing the long, it's 325, but it's uphill, so I would say more like 375. But then the green is really treacherous, a lot of trees with a big downhill slope behind the basket. So you need a nice drive to get up there, but you also need to try to make sure you're leaving yourself an open gap to get up to the basket. Oh, big hyzer. Not really rotating much today. There's my drive. Take you guys, take the camera and set it up cooler spot for the approach shot. All right, on to hole 8, about 300 feet out there. Basically just want to follow the cart path. Throw it straight, soft little hyzer at the end. Basket is sitting right there, slightly uphill, but a little bit more flat than the previous holes have been. Oh, come on. On to hole 9, absolute bomber, 760 feet, fairly narrow fairway. I wouldn't call it wide open. I got a little turn that time. Come on back, middle of the fairway. Yeah, I'll take it. Just for a second, look at that view. This course is pretty amazing. I think once they're totally finished, this is gonna be one of the best courses in the country, and I'm not even kidding. They say Idlewild's a top 10 in the world. I played Idlewild multiple times. This property is more scenic than Idlewild, I'll tell you that. They clean up the fairways and do a little bit more work to make this like a true champion style, really high-end course. I'd be shocked if it wasn't right up there with Idlewild, if not ranked higher. Basket's down that way. I don't even really know how far. I'm gonna try my Vandal. Try to get it straight down there. Okay. Really cool green area down here. Almost got all the way through, hit a tree really late, so I knocked down over here by this big thick tree. If I get that lower, then that would have been a good approach. A little bit more work to do. Oh, that was close. All right, done with the front 9, on to hole 10. Looks like it's in the short pin. I can see it, that's nice. Don't have to just blindly guess. It's 320 feet allegedly. Sounds about right. Gotta get past the cart path, and then the green is kind of protected by some of those trees, and that's it. Pretty basic hole. Stand up. Oh, that is so bad. Hole 11, again uphill, ton of elevation on this course, 310 feet. Gonna guess it plays a little bit longer. That's it. Throw it out there as far as you can. Try to get a 2. Otherwise, 3 should be pretty doable. Okay, course is getting longer. Hole 12, 890 feet or 870. Extremely far, about 900 feet. You can see it's just wide open. Throw it as far as you can multiple times and try to get par. That's fine. Yep. All right, not bad after 2, but still a bunch of work to go. Uphill, it's farther than it might look. I think go MD3. Oh, so stable. right, hole 13. I guess it's 400 feet away. Pretty wide open. Not a ton of elevation change from the tee pad to the basket. It's par 3, so for me, I'm just gonna try to get it as far as I can, and then a nice approach, make a putt. Go with the escape. Really big headwind, so I'm gonna aim really far to the right. Try to keep it flat. There we go. Oh yeah, thank you, wind. Let's go. Yeah, wind. All right, we're working with just a little bit of wind. Oh my God. I think the tripod will fall over. Okay. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do. Oh my gosh. I gotta make sure the tripod doesn't fall over. Okay, there are 5 holes to go. I've never played disc golf in this windy of conditions. I mean, I can barely even walk in it. Let's try to finish strong, I guess. Should be interesting. Hole 14, 440 feet, dead straight, road left, cart path right, bunch of stuff on the middle of the tee pad. I'll throw from the tee pad still, but I'm not going to move the stuff. I'm assuming it's there for a reason, so I'll just leave it. Little deep, that's okay. All right, another absolute bomber hole, 870 feet, road left, cart path right, couple trees to the left, slight little tree line to the right, sloping slightly downhill to the right as well. If I can get a par, that'd be amazing. Almost somewhat playing for bogey, just trying to not go really, really far left or right. Still throwing into a headwind. Basically, this entire last few holes have been coming straight ahead. No variance, no like cutting back into the course or cutting back away from the course, which means this last stretch has all been headwind. All right, Halo Wraith, trying to get it out there. Line. Left, go left, no, through it far. All right, hole 16. 345 feet, kind of shapes up for a forehand if you've got it. I might try mine. I'm debating between that and just a turnover backhand. Got to get past that big tree to the right initially, then it opens up a little bit. Par 3. I'm happy to see a shorter hole. Those last few have just been absolutely brutal, and even without the wind, if you just can't throw far, this course is hard. Yeah, I'll try the Vandal, just a turnover, or kind of like dead straight and end a little bit right, not a huge big flex. Ended up more down the hill than I'd like, but it's fine. All right, hole 17, about 350 feet away. From the tee pad, I don't exactly know where it is. Again, you guys are watching the drone footage. I always film that after I play. Don't really feel like running up there. I'm pretty sure it's through the gap to the right, but if I'm wrong, you'll know before I do. Just gonna throw the escape. Try to aim to those little flags over there to the right. Okay, yeah. Oh, good kick. Not quite far enough. A little too soft with that. Kind of see through here. Yeah, this area definitely needs a lot of work. But I can kind of see what they're going for. This will look better once it's all cleaned up. Maybe there's even going to be a gap over here. Potentially. Somehow, I'm still getting a headwind. Unbelievable. All right, last hole, hole 18. Another bomber, 810 feet. Really, really far down there. Most of the fairway is sloped down to the left where the cart path is. Again, I'll just be throwing out a rake as far as I can. A couple times probably. If I take a 5, that's fine. Take a 4, that's better. It's all right. All right, so as I walk up to my drive on hole 18, just gotta say a couple things about this course. First things first, property, absolutely amazing. Extreme elevation change, very, very scenic, a lot of cool stuff to see. It's in a nice area of Kentucky. Huge fan of the property, massive potential. Now second, course still needs work. That's obvious, it's not totally completed. They need to get the second pin locations done. I'm not sure what they're waiting on. Maybe they're just having trouble getting the baskets. If they just stick in the white baskets, then the course would be, I think in my opinion, a lot better. Here's my drive, totally fine. Nothing amazing. I'm trying to hang it off to the right a little bit. Too low. Oh, I got knocked down. Now the wind is obviously of no fault of the course. It's just, that's weather, that's nature. I mean, it is what it is. But with the amount of wide open holes, and especially on the back stretch, if you're kind of tired and wearing down and you've already got a couple bogeys creeping in, you get to like hole 12 and then the wind starts ripping, you got your work cut out for you. Definitely gonna be able to secure a bogey. If I get a nice throw up there, par is still possible. Escape, try to hug the right tree, push up in there. Big tailwind, it's gonna push me that way. Too low. Yeah, these fairways still need work. Grass is still really high and thick. You saw the greens of a few areas. So many trees that still need to be cut up and removed. Debris, stuff like that. But that's about it. I mean, honestly, the course is playable now. I just can't wait to see what it's like when it's totally done. Got this for par. It is so windy. I am ready to be done. Oh, a lot of work. All right, there you have it. There is 18 holes, at Three Rivers Disc Golf Park in Carrollton, Kentucky. Shot a +4, which I'll take. At the beginning of the video, I said I didn't have any expectations, and I didn't. I didn't know it was going to be as windy, so I would have liked to save a couple of those bogeys, but with the wind being the way that it was, I'm not all that upset. If you come here, be prepared for at least a 3-hour round. Even playing solo and trying to move it along fast, it's just far. It's a long, hard course, a lot of elevation change, a lot of steps you're gonna take. UDisc says that I took 11,500 steps, and I still have to go back through the entire course again to film the drone shots. It took me 4 hours to play this course. Now obviously I've got the camera and stuff and I'm filming the round, but just saying, if you come out here to play, be prepared for a long round. But I'll definitely be back. I wanna bring my friends, I wanna come back here and play, and I'm gonna play in the tournament in March. Really excited about that. I'm gonna stay here on property for the weekend. But all right guys, be sure to watch a couple of the videos that you see popping up on the screen. All right, see you in the next one.